Well, good evening and thank you for joining us for KREM News 10 at 10, where we give you more news in less time. I'm Mark Hanrahan. Let's get started. And we begin tonight with some breaking news out of North Spokane. That's where deputies are investigating a deadly shooting. Let's get right to KREM 2's Kyle Simchuk at the scene. And Kyle, what can you tell us at this hour?
Well, Mark, we just spoke to the sheriff's office about 10 minutes ago. They confirmed that this shooting was domestic violence related. Apparently, father and son got into an argument. That son pulled out a gun and shot and killed his father. Let's give you a look at what we first saw pulling up to the scene. The shooting was called in around 8 p.m. near the 7000 block of North Altamont. That's in the northeast corner of Spokane County, right above the Spokane city line. The sheriff's office says there was some sort of type of argument between a father and a son. That son pulled out a weapon and shot and killed his father. The dad was pronounced dead at the scene. The suspect is now in custody. He's talking to detectives, and major crimes detectives are just arriving on scene. So the next step in their investigation, they'll have to ask a judge for a search warrant to actually enter the home, process it for evidence. But again, at this hour, the suspect is in custody and he is being questioned by detectives. We'll update our viewers as soon as we get any more information. We're reporting live in Spokane County. Kyle Simchuk, KREM 2 News.
We came into tonight thinking the storyline of tonight's Gonzaga game was going to be the final score, but a surprise guest was in the house. Former Zag and current Orlando Magic, Jalen Suggs, back in the kennel.
His first time in front of a crowd in the kennel
A man that needs no introduction after helping lead the Zags to the national championship last year. This is his first game back at the kennel, and Suggs would join the kennel club in watching. How cool is that? Of course, he played during the COVID season, so this was his first time with fans at Gonzaga. Here's Suggs on the special night and Coach Few on having him back.
It sucks I didn't get to experience him, and experience this atmosphere that's here tonight. That's here every night, to be honest. But it is what it is, and to know that I can come back, to the warm welcome and the love that I did, it means the world, and it's just another reassurance, that I made the right choice.
You forget he never got that. He never had that in his college career. He played in front of empty stands his entire career until, we got a little bit at the NCAA tournament, but it was nothing like that. So, special night. It was really, really cool. We could all get together and pull it off.
Definitely a night to remember for sure. Suggs was able to see a Gonzaga win. I'll get you all caught up on the game in sports. Mark, back to you.
Travis, thank you very much. Well, WSU fell to Arizona tonight 72-60 in Beasley. The Cougs put up a fight, but ultimately could not survive an Arizona run in the second half that at one point put them up by 22 points. Our Brennan Green will join us to talk about the Cougs' best stretch in the game and also an injury update on one player in particular coming up later in sports. And rivalry week continued tonight at the Spokane Arena as North Central took on Shado Park in the battle for the Groovy shoes. We'll have highlights from the girls and boys basketball games again coming up later in the broadcast.
And the 2021 AP Offensive Player of the Year is?
I hope it's Cooper Kupp. He won me a lot of money in fantasy.
It is indeed Cooper Kupp.
Well, there you have it. Former Eastern Washington Eagle Cooper Kupp's star continues to rise. Tonight he was named, as you heard, the 2021 AP NFL Offensive Player of the Year. Kupp is only the third wideout to ever win that award, and the proof in his productivity. Kupp led the NFL in receptions, receiving yards, and receiving touchdowns this season, earning him the coveted Triple Crown Award. He is just the fifth receiver to win that award in history. In his acceptance speech, he thanked his wife and mentioned his inspiration.
I'm not sure where my wife is sitting, but I just want to thank her. She is my inspiration. She's a stone cold fox, too. See you over there. I'd like to thank my boys, June and Cypress. They're just my motivation every day. Being able to come home, see these boys, it's just been an incredible thing for me.
Kupp received 35 of a possible 50 votes to win the Offensive Player of the Year award, beating out Colts running back Jonathan Taylor, who received 10 votes. Kupp has a chance, of course, to add to his hardware in Super Bowl 56 coming up on Sunday. All right, let's talk weather now. Our stretch of beautiful February weather continued today with more sunshine and near 50-degree temperatures. Let's get out to meteorologist Thomas Patrick in the Outdoor Weather Center tonight. Thomas, does this nice weather continue into tomorrow and the weekend?
Yeah, more sunshine. I had to wear my sunglasses basically from sunrise to sunset all day long today, and still clear skies tonight. More sunshine tomorrow and the next day and the next day after that as well. But because we have clear skies tonight, we will see our temperatures dip just a little bit further into the evening and morning hours. Beautiful sunset, really just the dusk hours out at Sprague. Big, beautiful picture right there. But as we look at the temperatures for tomorrow morning, instead of low 30s, this time mid to upper 20s. So again, the clear skies making those temperatures a little bit colder in the morning, but a little bit warmer with the sunshine later on in the afternoon. Lots of sunshine for the weekend as well. But the first day, the next week, which is Valentine's Day, does come with a chance for rain. We'll show you the latest future tracker computer model in just a few moments.
Talk to you then, Thomas. Thank you very much. Now to our night beat with a quick look at the day's top stories. 2 weeks of Freeman victim impact statements from the Freeman community is nearing the end.
When I saw her lying there in the hospital bed, not even able to lift her head, my heart sunk. That was, and is, a feeling that will live vividly in my mind forever.
Today we heard statements from one of the family members of the shooting victims, Gracie Jensen. Her sister shared her statement today. She told the judge that she was in middle school when the shooting happened. A teacher eventually told her that Gracie had been shot, and she said it felt like the drive to the hospital to see her sister took hours. There is still one more day of victim impact statements scheduled for March 7th. A huge police response to the Dishman Hills recreation area today. Deputies and troopers scoured the area for a potential shooter after getting reports of gunshots. WSP says 2 men were seen in that area shooting guns, and the Dishman Hills natural area is a no shooting area. Police were able to detain 1 man, but they haven't been able to track down the 2nd man. Recklessly discharging a gun is a gross misdemeanor, and the Spokane County Sheriff's Office says there is potential for additional charges as well. Anyone with any information is urged to call Crime Check. The Spokane Chiefs announced today the team's head coach has been fired. The team parted ways with Adam Maglio. Associate coach Ryan Smith will be the interim head coach for the rest of the season. The Chiefs president said it was time for a change based on how the season had been going. The Chiefs play again tomorrow night against the Portland Winterhawks at the Spokane Arena. And that was your Night Beat. To learn more about any of these stories, just text us the word night to 509-448-2000 and we'll send them directly to your phone. And that was your KREM 2 News 10 at 10, where you get more news in less time. But don't go to bed just yet. We continue our BOOMTOWN series tonight with a story about a community teaming up to save an historic home in Coeur d'Alene. And later in the broadcast, we'll break down everything you need to know about tonight's Spirit game at the Spokane Arena and who took home that coveted prize of the Groovy shoe. We're back in just 90 seconds.